This is Mike Levy, and I have a match against the megastar, Drew Hood. And I'll be honest, I don't hate Drew Hood. I think Drew Hood's a fine wrestler. Drew Hood may be the best rookie in this place, but I'm a veteran that's been wrestling 13 years, and I'm going to take the megastar and I'm going to smash his face in and teach him some respect.
Ladies and gentlemen, that match is coming up next, but right now we're going to hear from our number one contender, Mr. Number One, Cam Jackson.
Welcome to CJE, that is Skip a Few Lines, the brother man with the master plan, the charismatic conqueror of independent professional wrestling, Cameron Jackson. Now let's talk about my big match, my shot, my chance, my moment against Adam James for the NAWA Heavyweight Championship. Ooh, I've been watching, learning, studying, stalking Adam James. Every second of the day, he cannot pee, breathe, squat, or even snot without me being there saying, Adam. It's cute, but this time there's no more time for games. I'm going to let him relax and live it up with the title. I'm going to let him chill out and just enjoy those last few moments as champion. And then, even more so, just so there is no problem, there's no illegal torture, there's no death device, there's no sex trap, there's nothing like that. You can't kick me in the face, you can't poke me in the eyes. We have a legend in George South reffing our match. Oh boy, my mother's gonna watch that and say my baby done did good for himself. Because Adam, on that day, it is not me coming down there to give these fans a comedy show. It is me coming down there to give you a kicking right in the bouquet of a lifetime. And oh, even though I respect Mr. South, I don't care if it's George South, Larry North, Gary East, or freaking Don West. It is I versus you, you versus me, me versus he, and Adam, you, your title, your life, your soul, your career is trapped in the ring with number one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from the number one contender to the NAWA Heavyweight Championship, Cameron Jackson, and he is looking forward to getting his hands on next to perfect Adam James. But we're going down to the ring right now for our opening contest of the week. This is the megastar, Mr. Hollywood, the DH&HD show host, Drew Hood, along with the Goof Golden Gladiator number 2. The cartel is in the house, Redbeard.
What is going on here? Drew Hood had to have 2 entrances. I mean, is this where he's at now in terms of being the megastar, as you described, Michael?
Well, he is a pretty megastar, I'd say.
Well, he's he's HD Drew Hood.
And Redbeard, also, we all know he is going to be the last entrant in the Bunkhouse Stampede that will also crown the inaugural NAWA television champion. So, looking forward in the next coming weeks, we're going to have the Bunkhouse Stampede. We'll crown a new champion, and Drew Hood will be the last entrant into that match.
I have to say that is an incredible advantage you'll have in that contest, but as we said, that's coming up here in a couple of weeks, folks. Right now, Drew Hood is going to be drawing a stiff contest, though, as he's flanked, of course, by Golden Gladiator there, his fellow cartel member, but he's going to be challenged by the one and only Mike Levy.
Old school Mike Levy. He's tired of seeing all these young kids here in NAWA getting big opportunities and chances, and he's going to put an end to that, he says. He just had an opportunity to be the number one contender for the heavyweight championship. He just was not able to act on that and be the number 1 contender.
He certainly did. That was a big-time contest there. As he, Johnny Wright, and Cam Jackson fought in that matchup there. Cam Jackson, of course, was the eventual winner. Folks, if you did not see that matchup, you're more than welcome to tune in to the catalog of matches and content we have here on the NAWA YouTube page. Folks, we appreciate you tuning in, whether or not you are coming to us from YouTube or the United Kingdom there as well. Michael, where can they find us in the United Kingdom?
Well, if you're watching us in the United Kingdom, you know you're watching us on the true home of independent professional wrestling. Nothing else on .tv.
It's an awesome service, something you can subscribe to and get lots of content beyond just our show. Tremendous opportunities there for you to see a whole bunch of content.
But make sure you're watching our show. Every Tuesday, they drop a new episode of NAWA Championship Wrestling.
Absolutely.
And if you follow us on YouTube, we drop a new episode every Saturday at noon. You can watch it live and chat with other fans. But as we go here in the ring, Mike Levy taking Drew Hood down and putting him right into a front face lock.
Levy's showing the veteran advantage that he has here, getting the young man there, Drew Hood, into a predicament as the opening bell sounded, Mike.
Definitely the experience, as you said. Mike Levy's been doing this for well over a decade. Drew Hood, not very long into his career, but slapped a taste right out of his mouth.
Just an incredulous moment there. Oh, look at that.
Delivering a back elbow, dropping him right to the mat and going for the cover. You know, I'd say that Levy should be worried about the Golden Gladiator number 2 on the floor, but Levy also has his manager, Brew, on the floor as well. Maybe that'll cancel out the interference that the cartel usually runs in their matches here.
I have to say, Golden Gladiator number 2, the fishing lure, as we say, of NAWA, with that shiny jacket of his, always brings an advantage to whoever he's flanking out there. But as you say, maybe Brew will be able to counter that. But Mike Levy's not having too much of a challenge as far with GH and HD.
Drew Hood
look
feeling
at
the
that.
pain. There's Brew right there, getting into the face of Mr. Hollywood himself. The megastar, not looking much like a star right now. In the
Oh, there you go.
And striking with taking that arm right over the top rope.
Is it a BR moment, Michael?
You'd have to ask the Mr. Hollywood himself there, Redbeard.
Well, I think we can count out getting any type of feedback from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, as we've seen there.
Whoa. It's not Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. That's some guy that plays in movies or some movies that go straight to DVD. But Dwayne "The Rock" is the co-host of the DH and HD show. Get it right, man.
Excuse
Come
me,
on,
I
pay attention.
apologize. I don't yet again.
This program has no affiliation with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson or any other entities that are endorsed by him.
Yet again, I'm dealing without my trusty clipboard. As we have seen in weeks past, those have been in very difficult order around here, as Drew Hood now getting command of that left arm.
Just yanking it out of place almost there.
Look at that.
Mike Lee obviously feeling the effects of that. Drew Hood going right to work again.
Oh, wow.
Seems to be one of his favorite moves, is taking that left arm over the top rope and pulling on it as it catches the top rope.
A stern right hand there delivered as well. And a kick right to the spine of Mike Levy.
As cocky, as annoying, as aggravating as Drew Hood can be, you have to respect his in-ring abilities, Redbeard.
Absolutely. For a young man who's not had that much in terms of years in the business, he definitely is showing a tremendous amount of ability. And it will definitely be put to a challenge here in that bunkhouse match here in a little bit, as we see whether or not he can put up a fight amongst what will be a ring full of competition.
And again, that match is going to be here in just a few weeks on NAWA Championship Wrestling. 30 men will enter the bunkhouse stampede. The final 2 men will then wrestle a match to declare who will be the inaugural television champion.
Now Levy looking to get back in command here as he delivers that kick out of the corner.
Oh, just
wow.
right to the eyes. Smartly done by Drew Hood.
Showing-
An enziguri right to the back of the head.
Showing he's got the wherewithal to stand tall with a veteran like Levy. Is Drew Hood here. Look at that.
just taking that arm and just smashing it into the mat.
You have to say maybe being around a veteran like Golden Gladiator number 2 is starting to have some effect on Drew Hood. He's learning these tactics. Oh, God, look at that, just stepping on the chest of Mike Levy as he accosts referee Trayton Bigelow here. But Golden Gladiator number 2 definitely, I would say, has had some training opportunities here with DH and HD, as we're starting to see some tendencies rub off here.
Drew Hood is turning Levy into a one-armed man in a wrestling contest. I'm not sure how well a one-armed man would fare in this match.
Probably about like a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
I hate cats.
I'm not a fan either.
Oh,
now look at that running bulldog out of the corner by DH and HD. Still only a 2 count as Mike Levy showing the tenacity that he's got here, Mike. What's he got in store here? He's eyeballing that top turnbuckle as Brew looks on here, unable to do much for his man, Mike Levy.
You know, Levy's not always one to follow the rules himself, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Brew get involved here on his behalf if he has to.
Now look at this. Levy, oh, wow.
Crotching him over the top rope. As we know, size doesn't matter when it comes to Drew Hood. He's heard that a lot in his life. Is about to look to be suplexed off the top if Levy has his way here.
He's definitely in a tender position here. Look at that. Oh,
superplex off the top.
My goodness. As Golden Gladiator looks on and unable to do anything to help his compadre there. Levy now got to find an ounce of energy to get back into this contest. As he struggles to get to his feet, Drew Hood in the same predicament, nursing that lower back.
And Golden Gladiator cheering on his man, and so is Brew. Both trying to motivate their wrestler to get to the feet first.
Now Drew back up to a vertical base. Levy joining him. Big time clothesline there. Here comes Levy. Pulling Drew Hood up off the mat.
The Golden Gladiator is getting up on the apron. What's he doing? Why is he getting involved in it? Oh, STO from Mike Levy.
My goodness.
And the Golden Gladiator is still up on the apron. The referee not seeing it.
Trayton Bigelow hasn't seen him, as you said, Michael, but what in the world? Now he sees him.
He's
now
over there
he's distracted.
pitching a fit like a little baby.
Some kind of a...
Oh, he's just hit Levy with a chain. It's that chain that's always involved in the Golden Gladiator match.
What in the world, Michael? Now look at this. Oh, God.
Just drops him right on his head, and Drew Hood is going to pick up the win. Underhanded, dirty tactics by the Golden Gladiator number 2, helping Drew Hood to victory here.
And further examples of how the cartel runs together and watches each other's backs here, as Mike Levy had no idea what was going on there.
We're going to go to the back now. NAWA Heavyweight Champion Adam James is standing by.
Hey everyone, it's me again, your NAWA Heavyweight Champion. I was just informed that I will be defending this prestigious championship one more time against Cam Jackson, or like he likes to call himself, Mr. Number 1. You see, Cam, you've proven yourself to be a worthy contender, and I have no problem defending this championship against you. But the true number 1, Mr. George South, will be that special referee. And he, along with all the fans and yourself, will know that at the end of the night, I am next to perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, that match will be coming up soon here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. NAWA Heavyweight Champion Adam James will be taking on Cameron Jackson here in the coming weeks. Stay tuned for that match.
Jamal, I don't know what you're going around saying, telling everybody that you're going to turn my frown upside down. I came here to NAWA for one purpose. That's to win the heavyweight championship. First step in that's going through you. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the fans a favor and go ahead and knock a couple of your teeth out so people don't have to look at that goofy smile anymore. And after I get done with you, I'm going to keep climbing the ranks until I get to the top.
Well, that's your main event this week on the program. Myrick Moore will be taking on Mr. Nice Guy. But now we're going to head down to the ring to show you the end of a battle royal to determine who will be the 15th entrant into the Bunkhouse Stampede. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The action is going off and crazy already. You can see Selena Rose and Mike Levy, who was just out here in a contest, fighting back and forth here. And again, the winner of this match will not be number 30 like Drew Hood. They will be the 15th entrant into the Bunkhouse Stampede, Red
My
Beer.
goodness, who in the world do we have out here, Michael? I see everyone from Mike Levy to Solomon Kilgore to, I see Golden Gladiator number 2 there, Casey Fox, Nathan Cross. My goodness, Michael.
Every person on the NAWA roster who is looking to be the inaugural NAWA TV champion is in this battle royal trying to up and over. That's K.O. Mari, who is hanging on for his dear life there. Now being choked by Nathan Cross. But again, everyone in this match wants to win the NAWA TV champion.
Look at this here now.
Hearts and Hugs eliminates Dre White, the rookie sensation.
I think, is Casey Fox out of this matchup as well?
Yes, she has also been eliminated.
My goodness, we're down 2 competitors here at least.
And the Golden Gladiator number 2 is
He's dangling.
He's hanging on there.
Dangling like that fishing lure that he is. Now, Mike Levy pounding away at people here. Such a crazy matchup here. This action is difficult to follow here, folks.
It's almost a gamble if you win this match. You'll be coming in midway through the Bunkhouse Stampede, but then again, you could also draw a number that's closer to the end. So do you take the risk of drawing a number, or do you take the risk of knowing you're coming in halfway through the competition?
One thing's for certain here, Michael. Whoever wins this match is going to have a great opportunity in front of them.
Selena Rose was just tossed over the top by K.O. Mari.
Unceremoniously dropped over. My goodness, that was a hard fall there. And now, Solomon Kilgore from Hearts and Hugs, he's in a bad position there as well as he's holding on to that rope for dear life.
He was saved by his partner, his tag team partner there.
That's an advantage these two men have here as this matchup continues to unfold. The two of them, of course, working together as partners. Now Nathan Cross getting shot across the ring there. Oh, look at this. Ryan Mantis out.
And I believe the Spencer Ash is out there on the apron. He just fell off. He's been eliminated as well.
My goodness.
We're down to about 6 competitors. One of these men will be the 15th entrant coming in the midpoint of the Bunkhouse Stampede. Who's it going to be?
Solomon Kilgore there for a moment, pleading, trying to understand. Oh, wow.
Old school Mike Levy with an elimination there.
Now, Mike Levy trying to get both Nathan Cross and
Nathan Cross dumped Sternum first on the apron.
He's hanging on there, though.
And now Mike Levy's trying to get him out.
Levy was trying to dump Cross and Solomon Kilgore out at the same time.
That had to hurt. And now
God,
dear God.
Lord.
He was almost decapitated by the second rope there.
And splattered there on the outside of the ring. Look at
Tommy
that.
Django and Nathan Cross were eliminated.
Now our final 2 combatants, Mike Levy and Solomon Kilgore.
Who will be the 15th entrant into the Bunkhouse Stampede match?
Levy shoots him across. Oh, big drop kick by Levy. Kilgore, normally a tag team specialist, now finds himself alone, and now he's on the outside of the ring.
And old school Mike Levy will be the 15th entrant into the Bunkhouse Stampede match. Coming up here in a few short weeks on this program, ladies and gentlemen. And again, that will determine who will be the inaugural NAWA television champion.
Thomas, me, you, everybody. Our Twitter's blowing up, Facebook blowing up, hashtag the Carolina Cartel, trying to figure out what this is. It's me, it's you, it's Mr. Hollywood Hood, it's Chris Thunder Anderson, Golden Thunder, whatever we're called. Guess what, guys? It's a little cartel we're putting together. And we do have a money man, a benefactor, if you will. He's got a few things he wants done. He wants all the titles. We can do that. Some form or fashion, we're going to win the tag team titles. We're going to win this little TV title they're doing. And we're going to get the heavyweight title, one way or another. So you guys don't worry about it. All you worry about is we're here, we're going to win. Y'all get out of the way because the money man wants his money back.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with your main event this week here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. Myrick Moore, the Irish Hand Grenade, taking on Mr. Nice Guy, Jamal Hewins. And as you can see, Jeff Patton is accompanying Myrick Moore to ringside. I believe Myrick has hired Jeff Patton on as his manager here.
Appears to be, as the Irish Hand Grenade has the services of Jeff Patton seemingly conscribed here. And now we have a scenario where Mr. Nice Guy, Jamal Hewins, has got to contend with not just Myrick Moore, but also the potential of Patton, and Lord knows, maybe even some of Patton's men here potentially being involved in this matchup at some point in time.
Yeah, you're right. You have no idea who is on the payroll of Mr. Burke County Gorgeous Jeff Patton. We do now know that Myrick Moore, he cheat. Yeah, he doesn't cheat. He said he doesn't cheat. I believe it.
He says he doesn't, but I think if you roll the tape, there might be a different story there, Michael.
And the fans just booing Myrick Moore. Let's see how they feel about Mr. Nice Guy here. Oh, and the fans love this man covered in smiley faces.
There's evidence enough there, I would say, Michael. Definite height advantage in this contest goes out to Mr. Nice Guy, but I'd say the experience level definitely goes to Myrick Moore, as he is not a new entry into competition in this area. Myrick Moore has been around for quite some time, fighting all around this area in various, we'd say, nondescript type areas. Man of that nature has been, we'll say, taking jobs from anyone he can in terms of his opportunities to fight and to make a name for himself.
I'd say Mr. Nice Guy's about 6'4", well over 200 pounds. And from what I've seen of him in the past, he's a very athletic individual. Obviously showing off that height advantage.
I was going to say, but
he's ticked off.
He's fighting a guy
the Irish hand grenade.
I was going to say he's fighting a guy named the Irish hand grenade, though, Michael. So we'll see how much being a nice guy helps him in this matchup.
I think he's already ticked him off, and that's not a good sign this early in the matchup. As he shoots Myrick Moore off, and he ducks under the back elbow, shoots him off. Mr. Nice Guy comes off, getting up, blocks the hip toss, and gives one to Myrick Moore himself.
My goodness.
And Jeff Patton's newest acquisition not faring so well early on in this matchup. Oh, look at the strength of Mr. Nice Guy.
Puts him down hard in the middle of the ring.
Now they say Nice Guys finish last, but looking good so far here is Jamal Hewins, the man clad in smiley faces.
Showing off his abilities here as we get underway in this contest. Look at this now, showing some strength and power as he holds up.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
Not able to get him up and over, but there he goes. What strength and ability this Mr. Nice Guy is displaying here.
Still, Myrick Moore is not a small man. He's got a tremendous fire plug type build to himself there. And Myrick Moore trying to say
they're
he was
taking a
pulling the
timeout.
tights.
Jeff Patton's a smart man. He's taking a timeout for Myrick here.
There are no timeouts in wrestling, Michael.
Well, when Jeff Patton's involved, I think there are.
Well, he's the one who's been throwing around thousands of dollars here, seemingly.
And now the timeout has been extended even longer as Myrick has broken the count.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. It's been cut short.
I was going to say, is this one of those TV timeouts?
Mr. Nice Guy grabbing the hair, not being so nice, not following the rules as a nice guy should.
Well, he's got an opportunity to advance.
Oh.
Oh, look at that.
And as our senior official, or head official, excuse me, Trayton Bigelow goes to break it up, Mr. Nice Guy gets poked in the eye by Mr. Not So Nice, Myrick Moore.
I was going to say that Mr. Nice Guy has an opportunity here to advance himself in the rankings, but my goodness, Myrick Moore seemingly realizing the opportunity here as well.
Just putting the boots to him now. He's making him pay the price. Is Myrick Moore looking to deliver as much punishment as he can. Oh, he's throwing him out to the floor where Jeff Patton can now insert himself into the match.
Nothing particularly pretty about the offensive stylings of someone like Myrick Moore, but you can't say that it's not effective. Now coming down from the ring apron there, smashing Hewins across the back of the shoulders with that double axe handle. Tossing Hewins back into the ring here now.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to keep up with all things NAWA, please follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us any way and every way you can so you are up to date with what's going on here in NAWA and keep up with all the great action that you're seeing like you're seeing here in your main event this week on NAWA Championship Wrestling.
That way you'll also know when we're going to be coming at you again with another set of live events as well.
And Myrick Moore just choking Mr. Nice Guy over that middle rope. But look at the fight left into this happy individual until he gets clubbed down to the mat there. I don't know what would possess someone to wear smiley faces all over their body, Redbeard, but this is a unique, interesting fella. I'd like to get to know a little bit more about Mr. Nice Guy.
Must be some kind of a tactic geared towards deceiving his opponents there. But we'll see if it works for him now. Look at this.
Deceiving Myrick Moore right there as he rolls him up. Only a 2 count. But coming out of nowhere with that roll up and the athletic ability on display here.
But he eats a boot there, though, to Hewins. Now Myrick Moore up on that second rope. Oh, gosh. Smashes him across the back of the shoulders there.
Just clubbering him.
Still only a 2 count, though, says referee Trayton Bigelow.
Myrick Moore is barrel-chested and battle-tested and will just beat the crap out of you until you submit or quit.
As we've said, he is the Irish hand grenade, but now Mr. Nice Guy Hewins.
Oh dear God, holy Christ, what a clothesline.
Wow, he just took him right out of his boots there, seemingly. And Jeff Patton doesn't know what in the world to do at this point in time because his man is in a hard way. Hewins and Myrick Moore both trying to get back to a vertical base. Referee's up to 4 with this count.
I don't believe I've ever seen anybody get hit as hard with a clothesline as I've just saw right there, Redbeard.
As we said, he just about took Moore out of his shoes. But now look at this.
He may be nice, but he is violent in between the ropes.
I think both of these men realize what's at stake here. As we said, wins and losses matter in NAWA, and whoever wins this contest could be well on their way to making an impact in one of our divisions.
This is both men's first singles match here in NAWA. Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Throws him up in the air and drops him face first on the mat. Again, both men's first singles match here in NAWA. We've seen Myrick Moore several times in 6-man tags and tag team matches, but really impressing here in his singles debut, as well as Mr. Nice Guy impressing here.
Oh, wow. Now going in for a pinfall is Moore.
Just puts him away.
Wow.
Mr. Nice Guy has been put in last place by Myrick Moore here. And there is your winner, the Irish hand grenade, Myrick Moore. What the? Wait a minute, he's not done. There's just going to work on the leg of Mr. Nice Guy.
Trying to take apart the ankle of Jamal Hewins. Why in the world is he?
Jeff Patton just threw a chair in there.
Referee's got to get involved in this. What in the world, Michael?
Whoa, this is not right. They just put it over the ankle.
This is beyond a match here now. What in the world?
I think they're trying to send a message to everybody in the locker room.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
The ankle has just been crushed, smashed, damaged.
Lord,
they are trying to send a message, Jeff Patton and Myrick Moore, to everyone here in NAWA that they are not to be messed with.
Hewins' ankle may be in pieces, Michael. My God.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for this week here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. We'll try to get you an update on Jamal Hewins' ankle. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this week right here